In this video, I will cover how to add a source to your NoodleTools project. At this point, you should have created, named, and shared your project. Click on the project you will be working on to access the home page for that project. At the top of this page, you can add your research question and thesis statement for your project. You can click on the tabs on the left-hand side to access different parts of your assignment: sources, note cards, tabletop view, detail view for your note cards, attachments, to-dos, your to-do list, and teacher links. Today, we will focus on the Sources tab. Here, you will add sources that you are citing for your project. Make sure that the Sources tab at the left is dark blue. In the upper right-hand corner, select the green New Source button. The great thing about NoodleTools is that you are prompted to find all the information about a source and fill in the blanks. When you are done, it will collect all that information that you put in and spit it out in the correct citation style. In this case, MLA format. You will now need to answer two important questions in regards to your source. Where is it? So where did you actually find the source? In a database, a website? Is it physically in your hand? And then, what is it? Is it a blog? Is it a web page? Is it a magazine? Is it a podcast? Depending on how you answer these questions will determine what information you are prompted to find for your source. Two of the most popular types of sources are websites and databases. For today's example, I will be using a website. The website I am going to cite for my editorial project on climate change is Why We're Experiencing So Many Unusually Hot Summer Nights by the New York Times. So for the where is it, I have selected website. Now I'm going to look at the what is it. I'm accessing the article on the New York Times website. So I'm going to click right here, web page. I'm now brought to a fill in the blanks type page where I'm going to find all of the information on my website and insert it into the prompts that I'm asked for by NoodleTools. The first prompt is URL. So I'm going to go back to my web page. I'm going to copy, right-click, copy, and I'm going to paste it on this line, and I have my URL. We have the date of publication. Looking on my web page, I see that the date of publication is September 13th, 2021. So I will put that in, September 13. And then the most recent date of access is today. So I just select today, and that's September 14th. The next section is going to ask me questions about the web page. The first question is about the contributors to the article. So these are your authors. So I'm going to look back, and I see Atish Bhatia. So I can actually copy that. First name, last name. And then I select add contributor, or I would leave that. And now I can add a second contributor. And I will select the role is author. My second contributor is Josh Katz. So I'm going to highlight that. His name there. Oops. Now I need to find the web page or document article title. So that would be right here, Why We're Experiencing So Many Unusually Hot Nights. Copy that. And then it says English translation of document article title. So my title is already in English. So we're going to just leave it like that. I do have a pop-up that showed up. So it says coordinating conjunctions like and, but, for, not, or so, and yet should not be capitalized. Thanks, NoodleTools, for the tip. So I'm going to fix some of those so that they are not capitalized. So I just fixed that. I changed so to lowercase. All right, so now the next section is the name of the website. If I go back here, I see that the name of my website is New York Times. Next, I need to look for the publisher of the site. To find that, I scroll all the way down to the bottom of my page, and I see that right here, the New York Times Company. It's usually right after the copyright date. So I am going to put that right here. The New Times Company. Double check. The New York Times Company. Omit the at the beginning of the publisher's name. So I will take the out. Thank you, NoodleTools, for the tip. I do not see any contributing editors on the site. Okay. So I'm going to leave that blank. I'm next prompted for the addition, version, or revision. And when I go back to my article, I'm not seeing any other information about what version of this article it is. It would usually be over here, and it might have like a note saying updated on a certain date, that kind of thing. And then last, we have our annotation. And this is the section where if I wanted to put a note about why I chose this article and what part of my project I wanted to use it with, or if it made a certain case for my argument, I might note that here. It's not for note taking, it's just so I can remember why this was a good article. Now, I always tell people when in doubt, do the best you can with filling in the blanks. There are going to be times where you will not be able to find the information, but as long as you do your due diligence and you try your best, and if you can't find something, maybe check with a friend or with your teacher to see if they can help you out. So once we've completed everything, we're going to press save. We now have our citation for our article. And if we want to go to that live web page, we can click right here and it will pop us right out to the article. This also allows our teacher to see the sources that we have found. They can access the source if they have any questions about it. To add another source, we just click on New Source again and start the process over. Over here, you can see next to our source, once we start adding note cards, we'll be able to see how many notes we have from that source. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to find me in the library, and I'm more than happy to help. Have a great day.